Okay, good day to you. The next construction we want to carry out here is construction of Archimedean spiral. Archimedean spiral is another special curve under under loci. An Archimedean spiral is the path of a point moving uniformly along a straight line, rotating about a fixed point at even speed. A straight line, for example, this pencil is a straight line, and there's a point on this straight line moving on this straight line. So as the point is moving, the straight line is also rotating about a fixed point, but the point keeps moving. So at the end of a complete revolution of this line, on this straight line about a fixed point, the point is going to trace out a curve which is called Archimedean spiral. Now let's look at how to go about the construction of Archimedean spiral. We have an example here. Draw an Archimedean spiral of longest and shortest radii 50 millimeters and 15 millimeters respectively. So we are given the longest radius to be 50 millimeters and shortest radius will be 15 millimeters. Now this is what you do. We are going to draw a horizontal line first. Draw a horizontal line of any length. Okay, let me have it around here. Draw a horizontal line of any length. Now on this horizontal line, mark any point and label it O. That is the pole. This is the point at which the line will rotate. Now mark the longest and shortest radii from point O. So first we are going to measure the shortest radius, which is 15 millimeters from point O. So I'm going to measure 15 millimeters from this point O and label this OA. 15 millimeters. This is 1.5. Okay, so this is 15 millimeters. I'll label this OA. Now the longest radius is 50 millimeters. So I'll measure that also from O. 50 millimeters from point O. That will give me OB. OA is the shortest radius, while OB is the longest radius. So this is my B. So OA is the shortest radius, OB is the longest radius. Now pick up your compass. Use O as the center and OB as the radius. So put your compass at point O and extend to point B. Your compass at point O and extend to point B. Okay, with that radius, draw a circle. Draw a circle. Okay, draw that circle. It's a thin circle. I just want you to see. That's why I'm not making it too thin. All right. Now with that, divide this circle into 8 equal parts. We know how to divide a circle into 8 equal parts, I believe. So I'm going to do that. I will need to draw a vertical line at point O, which will serve as a vertical center line. So let me just draw it as a vertical line. You can see that it's crossing my lettering, which is not acceptable in technical drawing. So don't allow your line to cross your lettering. So I'm going to put my O around here so that the line can also be on its own. Okay, now I'm going to divide this into 8 equal parts. To do that, I will just bisect this part. You can use your 45 degrees set square actually. Okay, let's do that. So I'll use my 45 degrees set squares to do what? To divide this into 8 equal parts. So I'll need my t square. I'll move it a little closer, lock it. Then this is my 45 degrees set square. I'll place it on my t square like this. So slide it to the center and draw the line. This will give me the division that I need. As easy as that. So all I need now is to do what again? Turn it the other way. This is also 45. So I'll turn it the other way, then move it to center O again. Draw this second line. Seems that my center O is a little stubborn, so it's trying to cross my lines every time. So I'll still move it from that point. I don't want my lettering and my lines to disturb each other. So I'll put my O around here so that my line can be drawn well. So I will draw this line correctly now. So that's it. So you have divided this into 8 equal parts, and if you want to go the other way also by bisecting the quadrant, it's also okay for this construction. It's also okay for this construction. So I'm going to label this point from here. This is my point 1. This is my point 2. This is my point 3. This is my point 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 8 and B. 8 is also B. So it can be AB and 8. Okay, or you can put it anywhere. So the same point for B and point 8. Now divide AB into the same number of equal parts as there are sectors. So how many sectors do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are going to divide this line line AB, divide line AB into the same number as you have the sectors. So we have 8 sectors. So we are going to divide AB into 8 equal parts. So for that, we are going to use our division of lines method, very sure. We are going to use our division of lines method. This A also will cause trouble here. Then my AB here. So first thing first, at point A, I'm going to draw a line. A line inclined to this line AB. No, I'm using my division of lines method. Then I'll set my compass to a convenient radius and divide this inclined line into 8 equal parts. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 equal parts. You can also use your trial by error method if you don't want to use this method, but for this one I prefer this. So join the last point to your point B. Join the last point to point B, then pick up your set squares. So I'll put my set square on this line. On this line I will draw parallel lines to this at each other point. We already know how to draw parallel lines, I believe. So I'll place my set square aligned with this line, then my ruler on the other end, then slide this one after the other. slide to this point one after the other, to the next point, to the next point. This is not what you want to rush, okay? You want to take your time and do it well. That's what technical drawing is about. Accuracy is very important. Okay, so I have 8 equal parts for my line. So I'm going to label the points. Let me label it above the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, sorry, I can't label from A. We'll label from 1. That's not going to give me 8. That's going to give me 9. So that's an error. That's an error. So you label from, you can't label A as 1. Okay, starting from A cannot be labeled as 1. That's an error. This should be point 1. It should be point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5, 6, 7, and 8. Can you see? This point is 8 already, so we don't need to label it 8 again. It has been labeled 8 already. That's our 8th point. Now, with center, I want to get a point now for the Archimedean spiral. With center O and radius O1. Put your compass at center O and extend to point 1 here. Center O and radius O1. Okay, this radius. Now what you do with that is draw an arc. Draw an arc to cut radial line 1. Draw an arc from here now to cut radial line 1. Where's our radial line 1? Is here. So where the arc touches radial line 1 here, you stop. So you move to the next point with center O again, radius O2. You draw an arc to cut radial line 2. Draw this arc to cut radial line 2. When you get to radial line 2, you stop. So you continue like that until you finish all the points. O3, O3, you draw the arc to cut radial line 3. Then O4, O4, draw the arc to cut radial line 4. O5, you draw the arc to cut radial line 5. O6, draw the arc to cut radial line 6. O7 is the last one we are going to draw. O8 has been drawn already, is the circle. O7, draw the arc to cut radial line 7. Okay, so if you look very closely, you see that our point is already out. So we can see there's a point here. Your points are on the radial lines. This is the next point. This is the next point. The point where the arc cut the radial line are your point. These are next point. These are next point. These are next point, and the last point is 8. So it's going to start from, your curve is meant to start from point A down to point 8 here. So you can use your French curve as usual, but for me, I'm going to use my free hand to draw. Okay, so follow it. This is Okay, halfway there. Okay, almost there. Remember, I'm going to 0.8. Yeah, probably if I'd used the French curve, it could have been better than this, but this is also very fine. It's very fine with me, except this place, which is a little, no, shaggy. So I'm going to correct that. Okay, this is better now. So that's it guys. So thank you for watching, and keep watching. Try it over and over again until you get it right. This is Archimedean spiral. Very, very easy to construct. Take your time. Thank you.